Is this a surprise?
Actually, no. Ever since these two characters, the Ukrainians, Lev Parnas and Igor Fruman, were indicted last month, it was clear that the government had been following them for almost a year or more, and that Rudy was in their circle for much of that time. So the fact that Rudy was in the scope, they have a lot of material on Rudy. So the details that we reported are helpful to this, but I think we've known that Rudy's been under scrutiny for quite some time.
So he's not the first person who's been close to President Trump who's gotten indicted.
No, or the first lawyer who was close to President Trump.
Like Mr. Cohen.
Now, Rudy's not been indicted, but right, who's been being investigated by federal prosecutors.
Yeah, and Paul Manafort on not registering as a foreign agent.
Yes, that's right.
What was Rudy Giuliani doing with the Ukrainians? Do we know?
Well, what we do know is that he was an agent of influence. Rudy's in a tough spot. He was acting as the president's personal attorney, but in fact, he was acting as a shadow representative of the government as well. And depending on how you interpret what happened, in Ukraine, there's a possibility of extortion, that Rudy was trying to use influence to induce an action. There's also the Logan Act, which is basically a U.S. person trying to get involved with U.S. foreign policy, except that Rudy was apparently supported by the president.